Hello everyone, welcome to day 58 of Learning Data Science. And till now, where are we? So basically, we are creating dummy variables. Again, what are dummy variables? So again, it's like if you want to change your numerical data into categorical one, right? So with the help of dummy variables, we can do such. Again, um, what do we call it as an encoding, right? So also there are various types of encoding, right? One hot encoding, label encoding, right? So in our yesterday session, what we learned about one hot encoding, or we can say as binary encoding, right? And what do you mean by binary encoding or one hot encoding is that we are creating the columns, basically the features based upon the number of variables we are using it, right? For example, uh, if we are having a column named gender, right? So in gender, most probably the data are like males and females, right? In extreme cases, three types of data will be there: male, female, and others, right? So just let's assume it's a normal data of gender column and it contains the values as male and female. So what we will do, we will create two features pertaining to that, right? Two features. Why? Because two categories are there, two values are there, named as male and female, right? So for that reason, we are creating two values, right? Or let's take another example. For example, cars. We are having a sales data of a car, right? And in a particular car, there are four types of car. One is petrol, one is diesel, second, third is EV, fourth is CNG, right? So basically, there are four types of car. So the values, the variables used there is four. So we will make four features, four columns. We will make it, and these things we have discussed in my day 57 video. So if you haven't watched it, so go and watch it so that in today's session you will be able to understand that what is label encoding or ordinal encoding, what is that, right? So now just let's move ahead with that, okay? So we will discuss about the theory part of this, and tomorrow we will discuss about the coding of label encoding and ordinal encoding as well, okay? So we will discuss that as well. So let me share here. So what we are going to discuss about today? We are going to discuss about label encoding, and what do we do? We convert the categories into ordinal data, okay? And again here one question: what do you mean by ordinal data? Okay, what is ordinal data? So any data which contains rank, okay? What is ordinal data? Any data which contains rank or order, okay? Again, rank and order, what do you mean by that? Okay, so for example, in your school also, right? So let's assume this is a school, okay? This is a school, And who is the highest most authority of it? Who is the highest most authority? Obviously, it's secretary, the particular secretary of that school. Okay, secretary, or we call it as owner. Owner, he is having the first level authority. Okay, he is having the first level authority. Second, what it comes? Obviously, it's principal. Secondly, it's principal. Third, it's vice principal. Fourth, you can tell HOD, head of department. Okay, so you can see the order here. Okay, if you are going to complain as a student, you are a student. Okay, you are a student and you had a fight. Okay, and you had a fight. You had a fight. You had a fight. So you go and complain to this HOD. But another person who is there with whom who had fought, he goes and complains to principal. Okay, he goes and complains to principal. So what happens? Obviously, principal is in higher state. He is in higher state. So obviously, his validation will be more, and this particular guy will not get justice, right? But let's assume he has his friend. Okay, he has his friend. He has his friend, and he have some relations, with secretary. Okay, and he goes to secretary. So what will happen? Obviously, this guy will be punished. So you are understanding it. What is this order? How this order works? Okay. Oh, now we can take the example of corporate as well. Okay. So basically, this is a corporate, right? This is a corporate. Okay. So in corporate, who is in top? For example, he is a CEO. He is a CEO. He is in top. Okay. Second, or incorporate the labels which we are using it, don't just misinterpret with one two. Okay, when you are entering into some corporate, so you are entering as an intern. You are an intern. Okay, then what you become? You become associate. Then what you become? You become senior associate. Senior associate. Okay, then what you become? After senior associate, what it will be there? It will be SME, subject matter expert. Then what it will be? It will be TL, team lead. Okay. Then after that, it will be assistant manager, assistant manager. Then it will be manager. Then what it will be? Assistant general manager, AGM. Then what it will be? Then it will be general manager. Then what it will be? It will be DGM, district general manager. District general manager, or in some company you can say, we can move vice versa, whether it's not district general manager, so you can say after AGM it comes DGM, which is divisional general manager. For each division there is general manager. Then what it comes? It comes general manager, and so on, and so on. Okay, so you can see here, just assume general manager is a top level one, and he's two, level two, he is in level three. Okay, sorry, my bad. Level, we are going to assign it from here. He is in first level, he is in second, he is in third, he is in fourth, he is in fifth, he is in sixth, he is in seventh, eight, nine, 10. So you can see here there is a order. So whenever you see any data which contains rank or order, okay, so that data we call it as ordinal data. Okay. Let's take another example. Okay, another example, army rank. Okay, so in army rank, first what it comes? Army. Okay, what it comes? First is comes the Havaldar. No, not Havaldar, constable. Okay, constable is there, army constable. Okay, then it comes senior constable, senior constable. Then it comes Havaldar, Havaldar. Then Subedar, Subedar. Then lieutenant, lieutenant is there. Then major, then captain, okay, then colonel, colonel, okay, lieutenant major, captain, colonel, then lieutenant colonel, then major colonel, then after it comes lieutenant general, lieutenant general, then at last you can see the general is there, general, and he is the chief of army officer, chief of army, okay. So pardon me with these three terms, it's like I'm not aware. Basically, these all things comes, okay. So here it is constable first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. So like this, there is a such order is there, right? So I hope you have understood it, whatever I've explained it with in terms of school, in terms of corporate, in terms of army. So you can see here some order is there. So whenever you see that your data contains some order, so that particular data is known as ordinal data. Okay. So in label encoding, what we are going to do, we are going to convert our categories into ordinal data. Okay. So let's take an example. Okay. Let's take an example. I have here, for example, education. You are applying for some company and it needs your educational data. Okay? So you have educational data here. You have your educational data here. You have your educational data here. And what we are going to do, we are going to convert it into a rank. We are going to convert it into a rank. And here, just you assume educational years are there. Okay. The number of years you spend on education. Okay. Now let's take an example. So just assume you have a high school, someone who has completed his high school, okay, and say bachelor, he is having his bachelor, okay, then masters, okay, then you can take again high school, then you can take again here doctorate, okay? He has completed doctorate, then again you are having here masters, then again you are having here high school, okay. So if we will see it that a person when it completes a high school, 12, so let's assume the number of years he have spent in education. For example, he have spent 12 years from class 1 till class 12. Then obviously if he would have been some CBSE or SE schools, he have been studying from nursery. So nursery, lower KG, upper KG, then class 1. Okay. So he have spent almost 15 years. He have spent almost 15 years, right? And someone who is having his bachelor, so add plus 3 because after 12, first year, second year, third year. Okay. Bachelor, if he's an engineering student, so let's take 4 years. So 19 years. 19 years he have spent in bachelor's, then master's, 2 years extra. Then how much it is? It is 21 years, right? Then it's doctorate. In doctorate, add 2 more years. So it's 23 years. Okay. Similarly, for master, you can see for master it was 21. So I'm writing here 21. For high school, it was 15. So I'm writing here 15. Again, I'm writing here 15. So how we will consider the rank here? Rank. So the very first thing is going in high school, which is one. Bachelor, which is second. Masters, which is three. Again, high school, it's one. Doctorate, it's four because after masters, it's coming. Master, three. High school, one. So you can see here what we have did. What we have did here? What is this? This is called rank transformation. This is called rank transformation. We have done our data into rank transformation. Okay. And what is this called? What is this particular thing called? What is this particular thing called? What is this called? This is called as attribute construction. Attribute construction. So you can see here, we have successfully converted our years of education into rank format. Okay. This was basically our educational data. Educational data was there. And what type of data this is? Obviously, this is string, right? This is string. So we are converting string into rank. Wherever there it will be high school, it will be 1, bachelor, it will be 2, master's 3, high school 1, doctorate 4. So similarly, we have successfully converted our string, which is categorical data, into ordinal data, which is rank. Okay. So I hope you have understood how we can convert and what is basically ordinal data and how do we convert it. Simply we assign ranks. Okay. So another concept here. Okay. We are basically creating here dummy variables. Okay. We are basically creating here. And the very first thing in dummy variables is in zeroth position, it is the get dummies function. With the help of get dummies, we can able to create the dummies function, basically the dummy variables. And in the very first part, it is label encoding. Again, this is not a sequence. This is not an ordinal data. This is not a rank. You can either write number one as label encoding. Okay. So it's not that this is the serial order which will be there, right? So this is label encoding. In second, what we call one hot encoding. One hot encoding. One hot encoding or binary encoding. Binary encoding, label encoding or ordinal encoding. Okay. So dummy variables is first is we are creating the dummy variable level encoding is there, one hot encoding is there, right? So basically this was the theory. You can take the screenshot. Okay. So basically this was the theory of one hot encoding, label encoding, binary encoding, and we have discussed these things in my day 57 video and day 58 video, right? And tomorrow we will be going to understand the code aspect of that. Okay. How, with the help of coding, we can do that. Okay. So till then, I want you guys to just keep practicing it. Okay. And if take any data set, keep practicing it. Write at least thousands lines of code every day. And if you don't write, then what will happen? You will not learn anything. Right. So I want you to sprint in your career. So see you tomorrow in my day 59 video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.